What's going on, guys? It's Wilson Plays here, and we're back, and this is Raceroom Racing Experience DTM 1992 at the Norris Ring. Now, quickly, this is a post commentary by the way. I want to apologise. First off, the thing in the top left corner, the external camera, is... I'm just experimenting at the moment, and I've tried my best to sync it. And I think it's just about there. It's just about maybe a few frames out, but it is just about there. So because I did, what would have made it really easier, a lot easier, is if I did something obvious in the game, such as, I don't know, in a racing game, flash my headlights, and then, you know, sync it that way. That would have helped, but I used a crash, which you'll see later on in the video, to help me sync it. Anyway, second apology is for Norris Ring. You're seeing this again, and I've already done Norris Ring. For me, that was 2 days ago when I uploaded that, but obviously for you, it might be as high as a week ago. But yeah, I do apologise for Norris Ring again. I'll definitely change up the tracks for next time. Now, anyway, DTM 1994. Or first off, look, I'm in the cockpit view here. The reason I'm in the cockpit view is because a lot of people say that my inputs are butter smooth on a racing game without a wheel. I'm using a controller, but as you see by the in-game wheel, they are not butter smooth. I'm twitching in the straights. I think that's the place where I'm, you know, losing out on the smoothness. If I wasn't twitching on the straights, I think I would be a pretty smooth driver, because I think I'm fairly smooth through the corners. Anyway, DTM Experience 1992 goes for 999 VRP on the Raceroom store. VRP, like I've mentioned before, is Raceroom's own currency that they use. Roughly that's around £8, maybe £9. It's somewhere in that range. But anyway, I logged into my Raceroom account and I saw like 800 VRP, which I don't know where it came from. I even checked my bank for transactions, it wasn't there. So I thought maybe it's just a gift from Raceroom for, I don't know, playing their game. I'm not got a clue, but I definitely took advantage of it and used it to get this pack. I had to invest an extra £1 into it after using the VRP, but just to finish the purchase. But it's not too bad, not too bad. Anyway, what do you get in DTM 1992 then? You get 5 cars and 20 something liveries. The 5 cars consist of Audi V8 DTM, BMW M3 E30 DTM. There's a Mercedes, I'm not 100% sure on the model, I really should have done my research. There's the Opel Omega DTM, I believe that's what it's called. I know it's the Opel, but I believe it's the Omega, I'm not 100% sure. And then there's the Ford Mustang GT DTM, which I'm driving right now, as you can see. Usually, I'm very biased when it comes to manufacturers. If I buy like a content pack, or I do a race and Audi and BMW are involved, those are the 2 manufacturers that roll off the tongue when I think of manufacturers I love. I usually pick them just to drive with. And just to quickly change the subject, this crash here, the only crash you'll see of the race, I believe. What happened is, because my Raceroom controller is a wireless controller, it lost signal for a second, and I was frantically trying to turn it back on, trying to reconnect it so I could turn into the corner and not hit that guy, but I couldn't do it. So I'm telling myself now though, if this controller that I've got right now breaks, then I'm getting a wired version, either that or another wheel, because I've had a wheel but the pedal broke. Anyway, back to the topic. I usually drive BMW or Audi when you know, in a race. So Audi's like my number one choice, and BMW is like my number two, if they're both in, which they are in this one. Now, obviously, like I've said, 1992 cars. Each and every car in this pack has their own characteristics. Like Audi is fairly decent in the corners and also fairly decent on the straights. It's like an all-round car. BMW is not too good in the straights, but really good under braking and cornering. Mercedes, the same as BMW basically. I don't know about straight line speed or cornering grip difference, but it's got the same base characteristics. The Opel I'm not even sure about. I've not seen anyone drive that Opel. I might have to give it a try myself, because in case I didn't already say it, this was my first race in DTM 1992, so yeah, the Ford Mustang is literally the only one I've tried. And then there's the Mustang, which is, as you've probably already seen a few times so far, is incredible in a straight line, but fairly useless when it comes to braking and cornering. The only reason I'm faster than the AI is because of the difficulty. I'm not using adaptive AI this time, because I did try that, but I started 4th, and by the end of the lap, by the end of the first lap, I was ahead of the entire field 2 seconds up, and I thought, I can't let my viewers watch this again. Just all-out domination by me. I need to make it harder. So I put the AI difficulty on 100, and it seems like a good sweet spot. And it still seems like I'm quick, or quicker than the AI, but it's a fairly good sweet spot. It's not too bad. But yeah, the reason I chose the Mustang then, and not Audi or BMW, like I said I'm usually biased towards, is because I've seen a sim racing YouTuber called Empty Box drive the Mustang, and it looks so interesting. It looked like the most interesting out of the bunch to drive, just simply because it was lackluster in the corners, but like a rocket on the straights. It's like, you need to compromise that. You need to do something to manage that, and as you can see, I was fairly good through all the corners, which is, you know, good. So I thought I'd choose the Mustang just to be a little bit different. So what do I think of DTM 1992 then? DTM 1992, hands down, recommended purchase if you're a Raceroom player. If you're not a Raceroom player, I'd still consider it, to be honest. I would say if you're not a Raceroom player already though, go try the base game, you know, the free-to-play model. See if you like it overall, and then start investing into some content. I wouldn't recommend buying content before you've even tried the game. But DTM 1992 is definitely worth the buy. This is some of the most fun sim racing I've had in a very long time, and I really enjoyed it. And I can't wait until I do another one of these races, because it was just fun. I mean, I found the sweet spot of the AI, and honestly, the way they act, you would think they were humans, you know, fair racing humans, but they're not. They're AI. And as I've said in the past, Raceroom Racing Experience AI is the best on the market, and you're seeing it right here. Look in the top left, look at this Mercedes fighting me. We're getting so close together, and it's amazing how good this AI is. It really amazes me. Look, he's still alongside me, and he's not spun me out. I've not spun him out. He's not made a mistake. He's just kept it alongside me. Amazing AI, amazing. And this combination, this DTM 1992 and the AI combination is just unbeatable at the moment. I really can't wait until I get back behind the wheel of one of these cars, because they're amazing. I'm pretty sure I've not said this yet, but I'm on the Get Real physics model, which is no assist, absolutely no assist, no traction control, ABS, or all that. And just simply because, you know, classic cars tend to get sideways really easily, and you know, I've experienced it a fair bit in this race. I really did. You will actually see soon I nearly spin out. Is it this? No, it's not. But fairly soon I nearly spin out. I think I did it twice. But I used the revolutionary 2-foot smash hacks thing, where if you just absolutely slam on the throttle and the brake at the same time, you can pretty much just save a massive slide. It's really, really, you know, illegit, but I had to do it. I really had to do it. So that I can't comment on force feedback because I don't have a force feedback wheel, so I won't even attempt to comment on force feedback. If you want a review of, you know, force feedback and all that, I would recommend, you know, going to check out a different review or something like that, because I don't have a force feedback wheel, so I can't really tell you how the force feedback is because I can't feel it. The physics though, I love them. I really love them. I know I'm on a controller, so I can't really comment on the physics, let's just say, but they are great. They are really, really great. I like the physics in this game, or this content pack, sorry. I just can't wait to get back behind the wheel of one of them. It's just one of those things that I'm going to go back to and back to and back to and back to, and at the moment there's no custom championship in Raceroom Racing Experience, but when there is, I'm going to do a championship of this. Let me know if that's what you guys want to see, like championships. I was thinking of doing the 3 experiences, you know, DTM Experience 2013 and 14, and then ADAC GT Masters 2014, and then when custom championships come out, I might do, you know, something like this, DTM 1982. So I don't know, leave in the comments what you think. And also, leave in the comments feedback of the top left. Do you want me to keep this in future racing videos? Do you want me to scrap the idea? Do you want me to feature it in some racing videos but not all? Really, it doesn't come down to whether this is hard to edit or not, because it isn't. It's the syncing that could be a little bit stressful, but as long as I remember to make a obvious syncing motion in the game, you know, I don't know, flash my headlights a few times, then it's all fine and dandy. You guys wouldn't have to worry about it. It would be me worrying about it. But you know, that, look at this, pure hacks, just pure hacks. Look in the top left how much smoke there is. Anyway, I try not to focus on the gameplay a lot in this video, because I really just wanted to get my opinion of DTM 1992 across to you guys, because I know I did a pretty shit job of it in the 2014 DTM experience videos, because, well, I told you my impressions, but Hungaroring was brief, and Norris Ring I was just too busy driving the car to even, you know, comment on what I was thinking and all that stuff. So yeah, so let me know if do you already have DTM 1992? Are you enjoying it? Are you thinking of getting it after watching this video? You know, leave in the comments. I will definitely link in the description to the controller I use. I'm going to link the store page for DTM 1992, just in case you guys want to quickly pick it up. Highly recommended, really, really recommended. If you get it though, just run the physics model in Get Real. You won't regret it. So also leave in the comments what track you want to see, what cars you want to see. I'm really open to requests. Also, I figured I'd say this right now. If you've got this far in the video, then thank you. But I am going to be doing other racing sim videos. I'm not going to stick to Raceroom all my life. I do play other racing sims. It's just Raceroom lately is the one that I'm having the most fun in. So that's why I'm doing Raceroom, other than, you know, something like, I don't know, GameStop Car, Raw Factor, Race 07, GTR2, etc, etc. That's because Raceroom, I've just been simply enjoying it lately. and it's becoming one of my new favourite sims. It's one of the most expensive, but it definitely one of my more new favourites. You know, the graphics, everything about Raceroom is just really good. Anyway, race has ended, and yeah, so I finished. Where did I finish? 5th. Let's look for the other Ford. Let's see if he let us down. I can't remember where the other Ford finished. Is that him in 15th? Yep, that was him in 15th. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave any feedback. It'd be most appreciated. Thanks for watching, and